Gender inequality doesn't make sense on any level. By marginalizing the rights of women, we deny ourselves the opportunity to lift millions of men, women, and children out of poverty, not to mention the chance of a just and fair world. From birth, girls and boys, women and men are expected by society to play certain roles and behave in certain ways based on traditions, religion, and other beliefs. These behaviors are learned and shape the gender norms in a society. Unfortunately, in many countries, gender norms create disadvantages for women. Often, girls are not sent to school. When they become women, they then have limited ability to earn money or realize their potential. Rural women play a major role in agricultural development. However, in many developing countries, women cannot formally own land. Without land, they cannot get loans to invest in their farms or businesses. This also means they have no control over the use of land or the benefits that come from it. Men generally control the household decisions, like how to use the family's assets. These disadvantages are often reinforced by practices that limit women's access to services, like training. Cultural beliefs can also restrict women's opportunities, such as in parts of Zambia where women cannot paddle their boats as it is considered bad omen. The result of these issues? Women remain poor and agricultural production cannot reach its potential, perpetuating poverty and hunger in the developing world. The social norms that limit women's opportunities need to be understood and then changed. By taking a gender transformative approach, we can influence social norms and bridge the gaps in access to resources and services between men and women in a lasting manner. Change is needed on many levels, and both men and women must be involved for it to happen. Research and development organizations need to invest in programs that promote gender equality alongside improving productivity and incomes. Policies need to be implemented that increase women's access to services and resources. Communities need to support women as farmers and as leaders. Increasing women's voice and agency is a valuable end in its own right. When development organizations, policies, and communities support the success of women, we have a chance to reduce extreme poverty and boost shared prosperity for girls and boys, women and men around the world.
Terhadap produk kita akan meningkat. Apakah kalian mempunyai ide untuk mengatasi masalah tersebut?
Saya memiliki ide. Menurut saya, bagaimana kalau kita mencoba untuk membuka cabang baru di daerah strategis, khususnya di daerah Cikarang. Dan selain itu, kita pula bisa mencoba untuk membuka outlet online shop, karena selain itu, benefit yang kita dapat pun kita bisa berinteraksi langsung dengan customer kita. Nah, selain itu, bagaimana kalau kita pun mencoba untuk memasang beberapa iklan di beberapa daerah yang menurut kita pun daerah tersebut cukup banyak dilalui oleh orang-orang. Nah, bagaimana?
Bagaimana dengan saudara Nagis?
Bagaimana kalau kita tingkatin produksi aja di outlet yang kita sudah punya? Pertama, kalau menurut saya itu outlet baru itu sangat berisiko, terutama di segi keuangan kita. Dan apalagi kalau misalnya itu tidak sukses ya membuka outlet baru.
Saya sih lebih setuju dengan ide Fahri, karena menurut saya itu lebih simpel dan kita bisa menghindari resiko. Tapi Fahri, minggu ini kita ada golf sama press day, jadi kamu ikut sama saya.
Siapa?
saja. Dan untuk itu, kalau Anda sabar, pasti nanti ada saatnya Anda dipercaya juga untuk memegang proyek besar. Kita bukan memasalahkan gender, tapi ini cuma masalah kesempatan yang belum datang.
Oke, kalau gitu Pak, terima kasih atas waktunya.
Kami harap Anda bisa mengerti ya.
Permisi. Daerah.